In 2020, Joshua Kimmich scored the game winner against Dortmund and ran 13.73 kilometers in that game. For my fellow Americans out there, that's a little more than 8.5 miles. However, this is soccer, football, the sport where you kick a ball, whatever you want to call it. And in this sport, most of that running isn't like going on a jog. We sprint and walk and jog and then sprint again. Because of this, the best way to get fit is to train at higher intensities. You can do this by doing sprint or interval workouts, but my favorite way to get fit is by doing intense drills with the ball. And that's the point of this video. In it, I'll show you a workout I used to help get me in shape for the season. Welcome back to the channel, or just welcome if you're new. Today, we have some intense training, so before we hop into that, we need to make sure that we're warmed up properly. Get some dynamic stretching in, and some sprints too, so that all our fast twitch muscles are activated, which reduces the risk of us pulling a muscle. Take a good 10 minutes to get loosened up, and then let's go. This is the only part that doesn't include the ball. Longtime viewers may recognize this drill since it is one of my favorite agility and quickness training drills. For it, either get a friend or app on your phone which can flash colors and numbers for you. Do sets of 10 reps where your phone flashes or your friend shouts a color, you sprint to that cone, and then return back to the center. It should take you around 30 seconds, depending on how long the intervals are. For this, I use the app switched on since it was recommended to me and it works well. And I want to say, I'm not sponsored or paid to say this or anything like that. I use the free version of the app and it works perfectly, so you can too. Anyways, do 5 sets of this, taking 30 seconds of rest in between rounds. The rest of the training session is broken up into 3 mini circuits. The first circuit is what you're seeing right now. Start off by doing a 30-yard gated sprint dribble down and back before entering the Ronaldinho dribbling drill and getting a shot off. This drill is great because it works on your dribbling at pace, dribbling in tight spaces, and finishing when you're tired. It's a tough workout, but it is important for you to try and keep your shot quality high. You'll be tired too in the 80th minute of a game, so you need to be able to shoot properly even when you're fatigued. For this circuit, work for 10 minutes, jogging or walking back to the start as your rest in between repetitions. If you only have a ball or two, chase after it, making sure you're jogging, and then also jog back to the start. Then give yourself an additional 30 seconds of rest. Also, since it takes longer to get each rep started, do this circuit for 15 minutes before moving on. And real quick, if you've enjoyed the video so far, or you're getting better from it, please like the video. It helps me out, and it's super easy to do. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Before heading into the second circuit, give yourself 3 to 5 minutes of rest. We want to make sure that we're approaching each circuit with intensity and 100% effort, even as you get tired. For the second circuit, do 10 wall passes, turn, and dribble through the zigzag dribbling drill, and burst out and beat the last cone with one of your moves. Put that cone 8 to 10 yards away, and make sure that you don't go through the motions on that part. Burst away from the cone at least a few steps before cutting it back and walking back to the beginning. Once again, this is your rest. Also, I set down a cone for my wall passing to ensure I was maintaining good habits with my passing and to make sure I don't get lazy with it. This circuit improves your passing, first touch, dribbling and cutting with the ball, and your ability to beat defenders 1v1. All of this while being a leg burner and absolutely pushing your cardio. Do 10 minutes and then rest for 3 to 5 minutes again before moving on. I saved the toughest part for last. I absolutely hated my life doing this drill, but it is the simplest one. 10 minutes on the clock. Start off by running a shuttle sprint to the 6 and back, the penalty spot and back, and then the top of the 18 and back. Once you finish the shuttle, start juggling the ball as soon as possible. Don't rest there for a few seconds before starting. Then juggle the ball 30 times before starting your next shuttle. Here's the kicker though. If you mess up and drop the ball, then you need to start your next shuttle right away. This puts the pressure on the juggling portion, ensuring that you are focused and try to maintain your quality as you're juggling. If you don't have that pressure, then you'll drop it a few times and walk to get it back up and continue juggling, giving yourself an extended rest. After 10 minutes of that, you've finished the hardest part of the session, but we're not quite done yet. While this isn't a major part of the session, it is so important to do a 5 to 10 minute cool down. This will cause your muscles not to tighten up so much, aiding your recovery for the next training session. Don't skip this. Do some static stretching or the same dynamics you did earlier, but at a lesser intensity. If you're interested in more fitness drills with the ball or even without it, check out the videos in this playlist. They are older videos, but the drills in the videos are still excellent. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.